Today, I am eating like famous mukbangers for 24 hours. Every single time I watch mukbangs, my mouth waters. Everything looks so good. So I decided to recreate some of the recipes and we're going to try them in today's video. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's get started. So for the first recipe, we're going to be making souffle pancakes. So I saw Sak eating these in a mukbang and they look really good. Just because they're not like your typical pancakes, these look really fluffy. So when I saw them, I was like, oh my god, those look so good. So I looked up a recipe and this is all you're going to need. So you need 3 egg yolks. Yes, there's 3 egg yolks. One of them popped, but there's still 3 in there. You're also going to need 3 tablespoons of flour, 3.5 tablespoons of milk, also 3 egg whites, and 2 tablespoons of sugar. So for the first step, you already have your 3 yolks here. You're gonna take some flour, do this, and just sift the flour. Very professional over here. Honestly, what's the point of this? I'm just doing like what the recipe did, but what was the point of it?
Maybe to separate it?
Now we're gonna take the milk and we're going to pour it. And now we're going to mix everything. Now the consistency should be like pretty thick. So we're just gonna keep mixing until we get that consistency.
5 minutes later.
So after mixing about 5 to 10 minutes, I kid you not, I've been mixing for the longest. It should have a thick consistency like this, almost like a pancake mix, just a little bit thicker. Now we're going to start working on the other piece that you need for the recipe. So for this, you do need like an empty bowl like this. You also need 3 egg whites, as well as the 2 tablespoons of sugar. So you're going to put the 3 egg whites in here with the sugar. So you're just going to mix the egg whites and the sugar together until you get a very thick and fluffy consistency. It almost looks like whipped cream, so I'm just going to keep mixing it until it's ready. Okay guys, so I ended up using a mixer because my hand was hurting so much, but this is the consistency that you want. You see those peaks right there? You want it to be nice and thick. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a spoon and we're going to very slowly mix it in with the first mixture that we did, and then you wanna carefully mix it. You don't wanna lose the fluffiness of the second mixture that we just did because obviously that's what's gonna make the pancakes nice and fluffy. So I don't wanna overmix it because I saw so many recipes and that was like the one thing that everyone was like writing in captions, like do not over mix the mixture because then it's not gonna be fluffy. So now that we have our mixture ready, we're gonna move over to the stove and we're gonna start making the pancakes. So the next step is that I have my pan ready. I added a little bit of oil. We're gonna take some of the mixture and we're just going to place it here. I'm gonna do another one on top. Y'all, hopefully these pancakes don't burn because I saw so many videos where it was like a complete fail. So I'm crossing my fingers that these pancakes come out really good. So now we're gonna go in with a little bit of water. So I'm gonna do about 2 little drops of water. 1 more, there we go. We're going to close it and then we're going to let them cook for a bit more. Then we're gonna flip them over. So it's been about 2 minutes. It's time to flip the pancakes. Hopefully they're not burned. That looks really good.
Dude, I'm impressed.
Oh my god, I thought they were gonna be burned. Let's flip the second one. That looks so nice. Okay, now we're going to add a little bit more water. You're gonna cover it so then the other side can cook as well. Guys, I'm so disappointed. Look, at first, when I flipped over, the pancakes were nice and fluffy. Look how thin they are. They literally look like regular pancakes, but we're still going to try them. So I have 2 of the souffle pancakes. Now I'm going to add some powdered sugar on top and we're gonna try them. I don't know if I should cry or if I should laugh because I was so excited. See, this always happens to me. It's like expectation versus reality, but this is the reality, guys. This is what the pancakes look like. I'm going to be adding a little bit of syrup on top. They literally look like regular pancakes, but let's take the first bite. Hopefully they're fully cooked, right? I think they're fully cooked.
I hope so.
Hopefully, let's try it. Oh no, I think I messed up.
Why?
I don't think I can swallow this.
Why?
So like the top layer tasted very good like a pancake, but then the middle layer, it almost tastes like if I'm eating scrambled eggs.
Ooh.
I think I did this wrong. I don't think it's supposed to taste like this. I'm going to rate the souffle pancakes a 2 out of 10, but I'm pretty sure if I were to eat them from like a restaurant where they know how to make them, it would be a 10 out of 10, but for breakfast, we didn't have much luck. All right, guys, for lunch, we're going to be having Korean corn dogs. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen a lot of mukbangers do Korean corn dogs mukbang. So I came across these in my local Asian market and I decided to pick them up. I think this brand is pretty popular because I kept seeing it throughout the entire store. So we have the potato and mozzarella corn dogs. This looks really good. We also have the mozzarella and fish cake corn dogs. I have never tried the fish cake sausage, so I'm very excited to try that. So these are really easy to make. You just pop them in the air fryer for 10 minutes and that's it. They're pretty much done. So I'm gonna try one of each. So this is what the potato and mozzarella looks like. They're a decent size. So we're going to put it in here. Now here's a close-up of the mozzarella and fish cake. And we're going to heat them up at 365 degrees for 10 minutes.
A few moments later.
So the corn dogs are ready. Here's what they look like. Nice and crispy. They're kind of hot, so I'm gonna be very careful. I have some ketchup here on the side. I love my corn dogs with ketchup, so I'm going to drizzle it on top. First, I wanna try this one since I've never tried the fish cake sausage, so we're gonna try this one.
Can you get a cheese pool? No cheese pool.
I didn't. I can't even tell the difference between these that already come pre-packaged versus the ones that I always go buy at the restaurant. Now this one is half and half. It's half mozzarella, half a fish cake. So I'm going to cut it in half. I want to see where the fish cake is. Oh, right there. Do you see it? Okay, so it's not bad. I'm just not a huge fan of the flavor. If I had to choose between the fish cake sausage versus the one that I usually get whenever I go buy them at the restaurant, I'm leaning more towards the other ones. So I'm gonna rate the first corn dog a 5 out of 10. Not bad. Now I'm gonna try the potato and mozzarella.
Oh my god. That one definitely had a cheese pool.
Wow, I would rate this one a 10 out of 10. The potato is like nice and crunchy. It's full of mozzarella cheese. So overall, I have to say that lunch was way better than breakfast. I'm going to enjoy my corn dog and I'll see you guys later for the next meal. Okay guys, so for snack, I'm going to be making some sausage rice cake skewers. I saw multiple mukbangers make these and they look really good and also very easy to make. So all you need is some sausage and some rice cake and of course skewers. So what I'm gonna do is I'm first gonna take one sausage, then I'm gonna take one rice cake. Basically, you're gonna do the same thing over and over. I already have my pan here that I'm going to use, so I'm going to turn it on and we're going to add a little bit of oil so that way it doesn't stick. Add a little bit of oil. There we go. We're gonna take the first skewer, let it cook right there, and we're gonna do the same thing for the second skewer. All right, we have the second skewer. We're going to place it here. You're going to let it cook on each side for 2 minutes. So I'm gonna let them cook on this side for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, I'm gonna flip it over and then we're going to add some sauce. But first, let's let them fully cook. So once the sausage and rice cake is fully cooked, now I'm gonna go in with sweet and chili sauce. And I'm going to add some to the top, just a little bit on this side as well. Now I'm going to flip it over, make sure it's fully coated in the sweet and chili sauce. And we're going to let it cook for like about another minute, just so the sauce can really get in the sausage and in the rice cake. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to this side. If you have like a little brush, that would be even perfect, so that way you can kind of like spread it. I guess I could do it with this one, so we're going to like evenly spread the sweet and chili sauce. Yes, that looks so good. So it looks like they're ready. Here's a close-up. They're fully coated in the sweet and chili sauce. I also like how the sausage is nice and brown, so it's gonna be nice and crispy. So I'm going to let these cool down and then we're gonna try them. All right guys, here's a close-up of the skewers. I'm gonna try this one just because this one has more sauce. So here we go. We're gonna give the first try. Whoa, that is so good. I usually just try like the rice cake with ramen. But I like how with the sausage, it's nice and spicy because of the sweet and chili sauce. I can definitely see myself eating this snack again because I really did like it. I'm going to rate it a 10 out of 10. If you guys have never tried this, you guys should definitely give it a try because number one, it's really easy to make. And number two, it's really good. All right guys, for dinner, we're going to be making Nikocado avocados cheese stuffed Takis. So basically it's just a big mozzarella cheese covered in Takis, which it sounds really good because I love cheese and I also love Takis. So we're gonna give it a try. So all you need is mozzarella cheese, egg, flour, breadcrumbs, and Takis, and also an air fryer. That's literally all you need. So we're gonna take the cheese and we're going to cover it in the egg. This is a huge block of cheese, guys. So let's put it in the egg first. Now we're going to dip it in the flour. it's gonna be really messy. So after you put it in the flour, you go back into the egg batter. I'm telling you guys, this is a whole process, okay? Then you go into the breadcrumbs. I'm gonna do this very carefully. You know what? We should have done this with just like regular cheese sticks. It would have been much easier. Ooh, that's fully coated. You also want to flip it to the sides, get everything nice and covered. Then you take it back into the egg batter. One more time, very carefully. Then you take it back into the breadcrumb. This better be good, because honestly, this is a whole process right here. I should have worn gloves. If you do this, guys, make sure to wear gloves. That way it won't be too messy. All right, there we go. We have the second layer of the breadcrumbs. Then it goes back into the egg batter.
Is that the last layer?
Last one, yeah. This is the last one. And then you're going to take it over to the Takis, and you're going to coat everything with the Takis. I'm gonna press it down so all of the Takis can stick to the cheese. All right, it should look like this. So once you're all done, I'm gonna open the air fryer. We're going to put it in here. I also put some parchment paper. There we go. Dude, my hands are so dirty. Now we're gonna do 360 degrees for a total of 15 minutes. All right, hopefully it comes out good. All right, guys, I think it's ready. Dude.
I told you that was too much time.
That melted so quickly. We're gonna take this out very carefully. Oh my God, how do I even take it out?
You should just slide it out.
You're right, there we go. That's huge, guys. Look, it's fully melted. Oh my God, that looks so good. Okay, guys, I'm not going to let it cool down completely because if not, I'm not going to get a cheese pull. So I'm just going to open it and split it in half.
Oh my God.
That is the biggest cheese pull I've seen in my life, dude, and it's still going. It's not stopping. I'm gonna take a bite right here. So we have the mozzarella, and then it's also nice and crunchy. So let's take a bite. Surprisingly, that is good.
Really? Does it just taste like mozzarella? Can you actually taste the Takis?
No. The Takis, you can taste it just a little bit, like a slight hint, but not too much. You definitely have to be a cheese lover to love this. And maybe if you try this at home, don't do it this big because it's way too much cheese. But overall, I really like it. All right, guys, for our last meal, we're going to be having some dessert. I saw Mellawnie ASMR make s'mores and Nutella dip, and it looks really good. So all you need is some Nutella, marshmallows, and a baking dish. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the Nutella, and you're going to evenly spread it at the bottom of the baking dish. Now, this just depends. If you love Nutella, then you can go very heavy on the Nutella. Now I'm gonna take the marshmallows, and I'm going to evenly place them like that. See, I feel like maybe we should add it a little bit more Nutella because it's not all the way to the top, but
I'm pretty sure the marshmallows are gonna like expand.
Oh, they're gonna fluff up.
Yeah,
yes.
So you should be good.
Of course, if you want to make a bigger dish, you can just use like a bigger baking dish, but I'm just gonna use this one. There we go, and it should look something like this. We're going to place it in the air fryer at 365 degrees for 7 minutes. All right, hopefully it comes out really good.
5 minutes later.
All right, guys, I think it's already ready. That looks perfect. Look at that.
Ooh,
my
nice
God.
and crispy.
That looks so good. I'm gonna place it here. We put this back in here. This might be better than s'mores, and it's actually easier instead of like making a fire, getting everything ready. Let's see if we can get some of the chocolate. Hopefully the chocolate didn't burn at the bottom. Oh no, it's perfect.
God. Dude, I need to try that.
Wow.
I need to try that.
That is hands down.
Dude.
So delicious.
Oh my God.
The marshmallow just like melts in your mouth.
10 out of 10 for me.
I have to just take another bite because this is so good. I think this is by far one of my favorite recipes that I created in this video. I think this would also be really good with some strawberries.
Ooh.
That would just be perfect. This was the perfect way to end the video. So I'm going to end the video right here. If you guys come across any mukbang videos, any recipes that you guys want me to recreate, let me know in the comments down below. And if you guys do want to see a part 4, let's get this video to 20,000 likes. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell so you can get notified every single time that I post a new video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.
Coming in, yeah, flex. I just wanna win. Yeah, LABB, who we running